to the state tournament for the Starmont Stars. Hopefully, history is on the horizon. For Tripoli, it's old hat for them. They're looking for their 18th trip ever. They have 10 state titles under their belt, as all those state tournaments and titles coming since 1998. When you say a tradition-rich program for Tripoli, it's an understatement. But this is a new year. This is a team coming in with a under 500 record, 14-16. And for Starmont, this is uncharted land for the most part. Only their second regional final in the history of Starmont volleyball, second to 2008 when they went 27-4 and lost to Appleton Parkersburg in that regional final. But the new year, new season, new group of kids for Coach Gedkins and company. And here we are. This group can do something very special tonight, Julie.
They sure can, and boy, do they want it. But they got to play the game that they've been playing all year. They've been doing good all year, so don't change anything up. Just play hard and go for it.
And this game can be so mental at times, and the momentum factors, and not getting too down, not getting too up, staying even keel. We saw that last night on the road for our West Delaware coverage in West Union as they got beat by Osage. It can be so mental. It can be so just not being able to control what you can control. And Osage came out with the win last night. Starmont can't worry about this Tripoli team, their history, their tradition. All they can control is how they play tonight. Like you said, they've been playing very good volleyball. Keep that up. Keep the little things up. Play like you know how to. And you're going to have to, when you play good competition, you're this far, you're going to have to limit your mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think that them going to state that many times I'm sure it's in the back of Starmont's mind, but it's just another team to them. And they're going to come out and they're just going to play as hard as they can.
That's that naive young approach. That's good.
Yep,
you don't
exactly.
want them knowing our information, what we know on Tripoli and all that. But like we said, it doesn't really matter. This group is 2 games under 500. They haven't dominated by any means this year. They're second place in the Iowa Star Conference to Janesville this year. A very good program, but this isn't a team that is a power right now and then by any means. And we'll see tonight how this one shakes out as the introductions getting underway here from Dunkerton High School as the fine AD of Dunkerton High School, Corey Kelcha, the 2001 West Delaware graduate in his second year here at Dunkerton as the AD. Spent some time at Waterloo West. Now he's here. And we thank Corey for his hospitality and helping us out get set up here tonight. We are right behind the Starmont fan and parent section here. The students are down to our right. We're up in a media loft here. We are kitty corner from the Starmont Stars bench as Coach Robert Gedkin in his 10th season, his second regional final as the Stars coming out tonight with their 31-8 record. The program best as they achieved 31 wins last Thursday night in the win over Edco as they take on Tripoli, who is 14-16. Tony Schneiderman is their head coach, assisted by Emily Albers, and Coach Gedkin, of course, assisted by his wife, Lois Gedkin. We'll come back at you even further ready for this one here tonight. It's this Class 1A Region 6 final from Dunkerton. We're back after this. KMC Sports.
Athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted and away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Long and studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Julie Vasky, back with you as the Starmont Stars take on Tripoli, the Panthers, 14-16. Tripoli, sitting in Bremer County, population of 1,313 in the last census, as they're part of the Waterloo Cedar Falls Metropolitan Statistical Area. As Tripoli, tradition rich, we talk about 17 state appearances, including 9 in a row. The first was 1998. They have 10 Class 1A state titles. The Stars try to end their run tonight and try to start one of their own, as Starmont never been to state in the world of high school volleyball. And we are close to getting underway. For the Stars, Reagan Jansen, Haley Genkin, Katie Berry, Genkin and Berry, captain and libero respectively. Macy Mommer, and now the basket is Johans and Carrington Stabley. It's served right to left off the hand of Mommer. There's a smackdown over to Ockerly. Nice save, but out of bounds. Hit by Jansen up front after it's touched by Baskin on the near side. And Tripoli starts out leading this game by the score of 1-0. Samara Harms, Kennedy Drewis, Sadie Bopst, a libero, Brooke Driesman, Caitlin Peel, and Zoe Zimmelroth for Tripoli. Tap over the net, now bumped up, front set, left side. There's a smack over off the block of Stanley. That's Drewis, the junior. 3 seniors, 5 juniors, 5 sophomores, 2 freshmen for Tripoli. The Stars have 5 seniors and 6 sophomores on this squad for Coach Robert and Lois Genkin. 2-0, Tripoli. Front set. Here's a smack over by Genkin. She avoided the line. No, a late line call as Genkin knew she was close. She tried to hold up herself. The whistle came moments later. Thought she was okay, but the whistle came from the floor official. 3-0 Tripoli. One popped up in the air. Front set, Jansen. Genkin for the swat over. It's played by Tripoli. Front set in the middle. There's a hammer over. Jansen. Genkin walks back over. Pinball around. What do they call? A rough violation called in the middle there. Rough start here for the Stars. 4-0.
You can tell they're a little on edge. They just need to settle down and get their game going.
Biggest match of their careers to date. It's understandable that there's a little nerves flowing there. There is a nice tapper by Haley Genkin, and the Stars are on the board. Just a little fingertip tap over the net from the left corner. And the Stars trail by 3-4-1. Carrington Stabley, the lone senior in the starting lineup, back to serve. She'll lace it over to the libero. Bopst the harms the libero, I should say. As this one is hit back over by Vansky. Front set, left corner. Here's a hammer down by Kennedy Drewis, one of the juniors on this team. And the Panthers have the 5-1 lead now.
I was watching that Kennedy warming up. They're going to have to get a block on her to stop her.
This one's popped over. Snavely up front. Front set Jansen in the middle. Here's Getkin. The left side. Hits it off the right ear of Sadie Boats. The sophomore. Ball's out of bounds. Stars trail by 3 now. 5-2. But early on, it's set 1 here tonight from Dunkerton High School. Brand new gymnasium, only a couple years old.
Oh, that's over.
You betcha. That's a live violation.
There we go.
She got it. For official. A little late again, but she got it.
Yeah.
I think her angles, she's standing right behind
that
floor support.
She's I'm not sure 3 seconds before she comes.
I'm not sure how she's even seeing it from where she's standing. There's a front set in the middle. It's laced over and hit off of Mama and out of bounds. Tripoli takes a 3-point lead here, 6-3. As the officials, Robin Nadol, Marty Smith, Sue Uttermark, and Vince Workman. The officials, a couple more state tournament officials here, assigned by the girls' union. Here's a line drive over off the serve, 6-3. Getkin for the hammer, got it in. The far side, right in front of Coach Snyderman. And the Stars trail by 2, 6-4. After a 4-0 run here for Starmont. It's been a 4-2 run for the Stars after the 4-0 run by Tripoli. Here is a hit. The near side, getting it in, is Tripoli for the point. 7-4. Back to serve, left corner is Kennedy Drewis. Drewis. Jump serve, line drives over, can't get. Chance in the back set. Vansky hit into net. The right hand of the foul crew came down on the net. That's a no-no, 8-4, 4-point lead, Tripoli. Tripoli was 24-15 last year, lost the second round at state to Janesville. This one walloped out of bounds off of Mama from the left corner. It's 9-4 now, the 5-point lead.
I think she's got her left hand all taped up. Good thing she hits with her right. Needs some armor.
As this one sails out of bounds off the serve by Drewis. Drewis is the leading kill artist, no surprise there. The junior, 281 kills coming in tonight. Brooke Driesman, the junior, 175. Zoe Simmeroth, 128. 3 girls over the 100 mark. For Tripoli. Right corner, here's a swat over, played by Vansky. Popped up, Jansen from the middle, a set to the left corner, short on into the net. Off the right hand of Vansky.
Macy, Mama.
Mama, thank you.
Yep. We count on her for a lot of points, so she's going to have to get her game going.
10-5 Tripoli now. Right corner, arms to Libero, serving. Here's a tap over by Johan. This is a line drive out of bounds, too far out the back end. And the 4-point lead now for Tripoli, 10-6. Now a front set, right corner. Line driving it over to Vansky. Front set, Jansen will tap over Snavely. She gets it back off the block by Tripoli. Jansen pops it high up in the air. Now Getkin a high popper over sideways bump. Front set, right to left. A little tapper trying to get down the line. There for was the libero Berry. Now it's pinballed back around to Tripoli. A line drive, back row. Vansky couldn't get there in time, going right to left. And it's 11-6, 5-point lead, Panthers. Now back right corner is City Books, the sophomore. The 5-point lead for Tripoli. This one bounces off the net. Mauber. Jansen left side. Snavely goes for a hard kill. Blocked back over. Jansen to push to the back row. Pinballed around. Now bumped over behind the back by Driesman, the junior. Jansen left side. A hard kill attempt there by Mauber. No good. Tripoli playing it. Line drive back row. Vansky skies this one. Jansen now bumps it to the middle where it's sideways bumped over by Mummer. Front set, hammer over, got her there. Stuck it in the back row behind Dasky and Getkin. And Coach Getkin wants the timeout. 12-6 in favor of Tripoli. Stars down by 6. We're back after this in KFC Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
John Swisher, Julie Vasky back in. A 4-hit violation called on Tripoli after the timeout. The Stars stop the run of Tripoli and get a point back in the ball. 12-7, the 5-point advantage for Tripoli. Tripoli, the number 16 in Class 1A with that 14-6 record. The Stars at number 15 with their 31-8 mark. There's a swat over, put off the libero. Steve Oaks, the sophomore. Check that Harms, the senior, I should say. Keep getting her misunderstood with Brooks. Brooks is the sophomore setter. And this one, front set in the middle from Brooks. It's hit over by Dreesen. And there's a pound back over by Dreesen. The junior gets a kill, and it's a 5-point lead again, 13-8. Tripoli got here to this regional final by beating Turkey Valley last Monday night, 3-0, and then Dunkerton 3-0 in Tripoli on Thursday night. As the Stars, of course, with their wins over East Buchanan last Monday night at home in Arlington. There's a front set and a hammer by Dreesen. She sneaks it in the back corner, gets another point. The 6-point lead, 14-8 now. And then Edco. Stars took down the 14th ranked team last Thursday night to get here tonight. Both those games were 3-0, just like Dunkerton's first two games. First two matches of this regional tournament. Class 1A Region 6. Here's a pushover by Jansen. Back corner. Diving effort left to right by Harms. Could not get there in time. And the Stars have cut it back to 5 now. 14-9 here in set number 1. There's this one. And going on for 10 minutes here tonight. Front set, right to left. Here's the hammer over. Berry could not handle the high heater coming here from the main offensive threat, Kenny Drew. It's a junior. And it's a 6-point lead, 15-9. Right corner. Line drive over Berry. Jansen, the bump behind the back. Just bumping it over on the run right at the net was Getkin. Front set. Here's a little tap. Nice block. Back over by Getkin. Getting it back over with Simmelroth. And now Stars return it. So hard hit by Mommer. Line drive. Fury. Put up in the air by Getkin with the set there. This one pinballs around. Oh, my. That's going to go out of bounds. That seemed like 4 hits. But it was only 3, and the last hit went out of bounds. And the Starmont faithful calling for 4. 15-10, the 5-point lead. A bump up front. On a sideways set. Line driver over by Mobber. Bump set right at the net. A little toss. That's going to be out of bounds by Jewett. He's running at the net. Just kind of threw her right hand up there and windmilled it over, but out of bounds. 15-11, 4-point lead. Jansen back to serve. She sends it over. Walks back over. Jewett hits it. Jansen with the save. She bumps it over the net. Now Mama hits it. As it was going behind Mama, she threw out her left fist, poked it up towards the net, went under the net. Nobody could get there. 16-11, Tripoli, 5-point lead.
We can start setting some plays up.
Back middle. Line drive over there. Aaron Mueller, the senior. Front set. Drewis out. Mommer with the eagle eye that time, watching that one go out of bounds to her left. It's 16-12. Up front set, left corner, hit over off the left hand of Johans up front, falls down. And it's a 5-point lead again, 17-12. Back left side, here is Drewis again. Line Johnson over, good dig by Jenkins. Vasky the hard slot after the set by Jansen down the line. Drewis couldn't get there in time. And back to a 4-point lead, 17-13. Stars trailing by 4. 13 minutes into this match here in set 1. Left corner, Vasky pops up towards the net. There's a back set. Line drive over, it's going to be well out of bounds. But Jenkins catches it. Off the bounce, and a 3-point lead now, 17-14. Good job of Starmont, just staying with it, battling back here. That's all you can do with the other team gets off to a good start. Yeah. Line drive over, up towards the net, front set. Here's a pound over and out of bounds. Takes advantage of the mistake here.
Now Tripoli is making a bunch of mistakes.
And keeps the pressure on, and so Snyderman's no dummy. He's going to take a timeout. He doesn't like the run that Starmont's getting on here. It's down to a 2-point lead, 17-15. We're back after this from JMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
John and Julie back with you. Starmont down by 2. Snavely to hit back. This one's hit, going to be out of bounds by Tripoli. The Stars on a great run here in set 1 after getting down early.
Nice block by Carrington.
As much as a 6-point lead. 6-point lead for Tripoli in this game. They start out with a 4-0 run in set 1. 17-16 now. Vasky up front. The front set, right to left. A little throw over by Mahler from the left corner. Here's a push over to the back left corner. Vasky's there. Check that Jenkins there. Now Jansen sustainably pounds it over. And this game is tied. What an effort by Starmont here in set 1 when it so easily could have went the other way. They have battled back and put pressure on Tripoli.
Seems like they just started to calm down and started playing their game. Plus, they're taking advantage of Tripoli's mistake.
Right, and that one will be served out of bounds. It's Vasky trying to sneak it in the far sideline, right in front of Coach Snyderman and the Tripoli bench. But just out of bounds by 2 inches. It's 18-17. Tripoli's 7 points away from taking set 1. Serve over by the libero, Harms. Hit back over, and
comes through again.
The sophomore, Isabel Johan, who got playing time last week because of Shannon Cross's injury. The senior, Cross is dressed and was warming up tonight. Has not been in yet tonight. She had that severe sprained ankle in practice last week. One of the seniors on this team. This one's hit hard off the block of Snavely, goes sideways and out of bounds. Gives Tripoli their 19th point. And it's a 1-point lead for the Panthers. 19-18. Talk about Tripola's numbers. Haley Getkin comes in, just anybody. That should have been a line call.
Come on.
The line judge did not call it.
He was calling it. Why aren't we?
Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
He's going to raise
Thank
his
you.
flag.
Yep. First they called a touch on us, and now they're saying football.
Yes.
Good job,
There we go. Great job. Coach Roger Reed was the first one I heard over to my left.
I seen it right away. I seen her put her foot right on the line.
The old line judge himself, Roger Reed, one of our sports broadcasters here on KMCH, thinking of the game here
huge
tonight.
For us.
And that was a much need there. Not sure what took so long for the stand-up official to see her partner on the far side.
The stand-up official was facing to the right, saying there was a touch, and he wasn't even raising his flag because he knew she wasn't looking. When she did look, then he raised his flag.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Starmont faithful are all in the act of making sure.
Yep.
Stand-up official got it. Now we're making sure rotations are good.
Yep.
And the floor official says we are ready to go.
Good job, line judge.
There's a line drive over, bumped up in the air. A front set in the middle. A little throw tap to the far sideline. Pinball around, now a little tap back from Ketchum. Right up under the net. It's the pull-up. The Stars have a 1-point lead. 20-19. Their first lead in the game for the Stars. Lead by 1. They're 4 points away. What an effort by Starmont. Up front. Front set. Left side. Getting it over to Mommer. Front set, left corner, Jenkins for the kill, goes off the block up front. It's passed up front, now a bump set. Jansen hits it, gets out of the way, Mommer. Now it's just a pushover from Baskey from the middle of the floor. Front set, here's a pound over, but a block back safely, but just out of bounds. Just outside the line, and it's tied back up to 20. As Haley Getkin comes in leading the way with kills, 306. Macy Mommer is 225. Ellen Baskey, 191. Carrington Snavely, 152. So 4 girls over the 100 mark. 1 over the 200 mark. 1 over the 300 mark for Starmont's offense on the 31-18. Number 15th ranked in 1A. Trying to pull off the upset tonight over 6-rated Tripoli. It's tied at 20 here. This one slapped back over by Tripoli as Dreesman gets the kill that time. As the 21-20 lead. Back left corner. Dreesman. Check that. This is Farms, a sophomore. Front set. There's a hit back over by Snavely. Pounded down right in the breadbasket that time. Farms couldn't get to it in time. And we're tied at 21 with Snavely back to serve. And this is a hit back over Mommer. Nice job by Getkin. Tough angle getting that one over the net. Front set. Here's a kill to back row. Going right to left. Did not get a good handle on it. Was Mommer, and it falls to the ground off the tip of her fingers. 22-21 in favor of Tripoli. And this is a short on into the net. Missed serve. And we're tied back up at 22. And this one's hit up front. Now push over by Simmelroth. Front set, left corner. Little tap by Vansky. Front set, left side. Line drive over and out of bounds. Another point for Starmont. They're 2 points away. What a set this would be to come back and get. After down early, 4-0. Down by as much as 6 in this set. They lead by 1 now, 23-22. As a timeout by Tripoli on the floor. We'll take it with them back after this in KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey,
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Back into Dunkerton. There's a tight squeeze in the back row off of Druis, and this game is tied back up at 23 here in the late stages of set number one. Back middle, line driving it over is Moeller, the senior. Line drives it back, got it in. Gets the line right from the line judge there. That is Haley Getkin, the leading offensive point getter on this team, and we're down to game point. 24-23 Starmont. A tremendous comeback. Can they finish it off and get a comeback game one win? There's a hit over the net. Jansen tosses it over. Now here's a swat. Nice save by Getkin. Dasky hits it close over. Jansen going to pop it over the net. It's hit back over. Now got it in. Over got it. It's Starmont. It's a great comeback. It's game number one. What a set one triumph there. 25-23. Starmont. Extra down by as much as 6. A 4-0 run to start this game. They looked a little outmatched. They looked very nervous. They looked very tight. But boy, you said all that stuff went away early, and they come back and play star volleyball.
Well, now that they know they can do it, maybe they'll be coming back harder and harder each time. So,
what an effort. Absolutely an effort by Starmont there, as that one took 23 minutes here in set one. The Stars get the 25-23 victory here tonight in set number one. More thrilling Starmont volleyball action on the way next from KMCH Sports.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Julie Vasky back with you from Dunkerton High School, where the Stars of Starmont just pulled off a great set one comeback. 25-23. They get the victory as Starmont up 1-0 in this Class 1A Region 6 final. And then able to catch up with my phone, my text, and then the score update. What can get any better right now? The Cubs are up 3-0 in the midway through the first inning. Can't get any better right now, but a long ways to go tonight for both of these games. This match right here and Cubs baseball in the World Series, Game 6 in Cleveland, leading 3-0 in the first inning as the Stars lead 1-0 here after 25-23. Tripoli start out up 4-0, up by as much as 6 in that game. Starmont just kept on battling back. Now they got some confidence here coming out in set two. We'll see how Tripoli is able to respond as Tripoli will get the first serve in set number 2.
We ended up getting tied up at 17-17, and then they were tied up 6 times after that.
How about that? After being down the whole match until that point. Number 2, Samara Harms, a sophomore, is awaiting to serve this ball around. She gets the go-ahead whistle from the stand-up official, and here we go. We're underway in game number 2 tonight. Front set, Jansen, the hammer by Jenkins, pinball around. Now a toss over to the back row, fielded by Berry. Jansen, the sideways set. Jenkins slaps it over, and now we have a violation called on Tripoli. That wasn't very nice. The whistle clearly blew, and then Dreesman goes up and smacks it over the net. Luckily, did not hit a Starmont girl right in the face as it came close. She's finishing the play, but the whistle obviously sounded. 1-0. Here is a hit by Dreesman. She sinks it in the back row left corner, and we're tied up at 1. 1-1 here in the early stages of set number 2. Back right side here is Dreesman. Brooke Dreesman, the junior, second leading scorer for Tripoli. This one is hit up in the air, but out of bounds to the right by Snavely. Carrington Snavely, the senior, daughter of Starmont principal Mark Snavely. 2-1 in favor of the Panthers. The right back corner, just getting it over to Snavely again. Front set, Jansen. Here's Getkin for the hammer, got it in. Dreesman was going left to right. Getkin knew that and placed it perfectly just out of her reach for the tie ball game at 2. Great ball placement that time by Haley. She's so good at it. That's the reason why she comes in with over 300 kills. Jansen, line drives it over. The bumps over the net by Tripoli. This one's on the net. Now Jansen dug it out and putting it over is Jenkins. The hard hit blocked by Johan. There's a front set. Going to be hit out of bounds on the far right corner by Caitlin Field, the junior. And Starmont has the 1-point lead, 3-2. There's a front set in the middle. The hammer there pops up in the air and out of bounds. Sideways hit by Mommer. Got a good touch on it, but it hit up in the air right and out of bounds. For the game to be tied 3-3. And now, this is Jansen. Johan saving this one. She's going to hit it up and over. Tripoli fans wanted it outside the antenna. No can do. This one's bumped up in the air. Now push over. Up towards the net. Jansen, front set. Little left-handed runner. Avoiding the line was Bansky. Now here's the toss back over by Drewis. The hammer by Jackson. Sticks it in the far side. And a 1-point lead. 4-3 in favor of Starmont. Back to serve is Getkin. Back middle.
Reagan's doing an amazing job setting tonight, too.
This one's a hit, and it will be in on the near side. Juris gets another kill. Outside back up at 4. There's a back and forth match. Tripoli started out a good start in set number 1. Starmont kept clawing their way back in. Pulled off the 2-point win, 25-23. In set 1 that took 23 minutes. We're 4 minutes into set number 2. Mommer, the line drive, blocks it out of bounds. Off the long arms of Zoe Simmelroth, the freshman. One of 2 freshmen on the roster, the only one that starts and plays that we've seen yet. Brianna Lobeck is the other one. Here's Bansky line driving it over from out of bounds. Saving it is Haley Waddell. Now it's put over the net by the Panthers, and a swat down there by Snavely, but Waddell gets to it. Front set, left corner, swiping it back row, all the way back to the eagle eye there by Getkin. She took a diving look at that ball, but let up last second, as she knew it was going to be out of bounds behind her. And the Stars up by 2, 6-4. Bansky back left corner to serve. Madeline strikes it over. Now here's a lofter to Getkin. She pops it up. Jansen the back set. Here's a throw over by Johan. Got it down. Johan.
She's playing really well.
with the toss over there, right down in front of two Tripola Panthers. But Schneiderman didn't like that one at all. Encourages girls to pick it up here. 7-4 3-point lead, and now we have whistles and some perspiration on the floor. Tripola asking for a foul. The floor official will grant them their wish. The 3-point lead here for Starmont.
It's great to see Shannon Krause on the bench over there, too, just really cheering the girls on, smiling, having a good time. So very mature of her.
That senior leadership those seniors provide, the role players on this team, as there's a hit out of bounds. One thing to be on a team, but accept your role and give girls some leadership and give them support. When you're not getting the limelight is not an easy thing. Not everybody can do it. Right. There's a hit deep out of bounds by Mommer, asking for a touch of Starmont, and it's not going to be granted, I don't believe. 7-6 and 1 point Starmont lead. Back middle, the libero. Harms line drives it over. Back set, Jansen. Little throw over by Johan. It's hit up in the net. Now pushed back over by Tripola. Jansen. Set. Hit hard. Blocked back over. Genkin. Now a toss and a throw down block there. Snavely tried to get it over, but the long arms of Driesman, the junior, knocked it back over on the Stars side. We're knotted back up at 7. Back check, Jansen. Johans gets it over, bumped up by Driesman. Vansky with the save on the floor. Doinked back over by the Panthers. Now Snavely throws it to the back row out of bounds. That's front of the Panther bench. She puts Schneiderman on the far side. It's a 1 point to full lead, 8-7. This one hit awkwardly out of bounds by Getkin. And it's a 2 point to full lead, 9-7 now. This is a back set. Johans up in the net. Driesman couldn't get a piece of it. Falls in the net, falls back on and on the court. 9-8. 1 point lead for Tripola. Back to serve. Barry, the libero for the Stars. The line drive over, front set. Driesman, the hammer. Getkin with the cover. Now Mommer, the tap over off the set by Jansen. Bopped up in the air. Driesman throws it over. She's going to push it. Barry on the run. Jansen to the middle of the floor. Getkin hits it over. 9-8. Tripola. Nice diving dig there by Getkin on the ground. Little tap over by Mommer. Here's a sideways shiver on the fake set on the far side by Boak. This one's hit to the back row. Good volley here. One of the longer ones we've seen. Getkin up front. Jansen right to left. There's a block back over by Driesman. She is a player for sure. Brooke Driesman, a junior, second leading on the team, as Driesman and her block total, she has 34 solo blocks on the year, 24 assists, so 58 total blocks coming in. She has a few tonight. 10-8, 2 point lead for the Panthers. Front set, right corner, push over there by Field. Up front, Jansen, front set, Snavely over. Diving effort by the libero Harms. Step back over and falling before Mommer can get there. 3 point lead, 11-8. Coach Getkin looks like he's going to call a timeout. He will. Timeout is called by Starmont. Down by 3 as we reach the midway stages of game number 2. This is Starmont postseason volleyball from KMCH Sports.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Canada Dunkerton Stars trailing by 4 now from ace serve. Berry let it go on the near side. And able to sneak it in there is the server, Sadie Book, the sophomore. 12-8. This is popped up in the air. Front set, Jansen, Snavely off the net and down before Brianna Lobeck, the freshman. There's another freshman I talked about. She is in the playing rotation for Tripola as the Stars back to within 3, 12-9. Mommer will be back to serve, back right corner. Line driving it over. Popped up in the air by Waddell. A fist over to Vasky. Front set, Jansen. Getkin off the block up front. Played by Tripola. Driesman in the middle. Blocked back by Snavely to the side and out of bounds. 13-9. 4-point Tripola lead. $13-9. The lead for the Panthers. Harms, a sophomore. Line drives it over. Genkin pops it up in the air. Back set by Jansen. Little poke over the net. Now Tripola. Front set in the middle. Driesman hit by Snavely and out of bounds. 14-9, 5-point lead. Stars have been here before. They know what they have to do to battle back. Tripola going for a tie in this match. The Stars lead at 1-0.
Reagan turning to her team and trying to keep them up.
Jansen with the front set. Here's Getkin off the block, and that's out of bounds. And Stars get a point back, 14-10. A 4-point lead. As Snavely will be back middle. Line drive over. Hopped up front. Front set, left corner. Drewis. Hit hard by Starmont. Jansen hits it. Hits the back wall out of bounds. It's another 5-point lead, 15-10. Back right side is Driesman.
Oh, right at the last minute, Momer puts her hands down and it goes out of bounds.
A hit out of bounds. Good eagle eye there by the Stars as Jansen back 15-11. 4-point lead, Tripola. This one's to the sideline out of bounds. On the far side, Jansen just hit it too hard right in front of the Tripola bench. Snavely will check out as the libero Berry is back in. So it's Jansen, Genkin, Zasky, Johans up front. Berry and Mommer in the back for the Stars. 16-11, the serve. Off the right hand. Off the Panther that time, and a hit back and down by Getkin. Another kill for Haley. And that's a 4-point lead, 16-12. Back middle, Getkin with the serve over. It's hit up front. Now bumped up and a hammer there. Diving effort, Getkin and Berry there almost colliding, but they avoided contact with each other. The ball was hit and goes sideways and backwards out of bounds. That's a 5-point Tripola lead, 17-12. Back to serve, Kennedy Drewis, the junior. Leading offensive point getter on this game. Front set up top, little tap over behind the block by Mommer. In the middle, Drewis winds up and throws that one right into the net. Bounces off the net and gets libero Harms in the face. 4-point lead Stars, 17-13. Basky now. Back to serve. Back left corner. Madeline angles it over to the libero Harms. Left side out of bounds. Air milling and out the back side is Lobeck, the freshman. And it's a 3-point lead, 17-14. Basky back left corner again. Basky. It's in the middle this time. It's popped up in the air. Now just a little slap over by libero Harms. A hard swat there. Comes back down off the hit by Johans, left corner. Here's a hit to the back row. 3-point. Starmont trailing here.
There's
And
a
there's
tough hit by Mike
Palmer hits it face high. And Moeller, the senior, could not handle it properly. Hits off her hands and bounds to the floor. Vansky back left corner to serve again. And Starmont trying to come back. Down by as much as 5 moments ago. This one's angled over, popped up front towards the net, little right-handed tapper. Snavely, the backside gets out of the way. Tipped back over by Mahler. Here's a hard swat down. Haley Getkin played it. Now up front by Johans. Push over by Mahler.
Back in the corner.
Back right corner. Tough one for Moeller, but she got to it. This one's angled back to Getkin. Front set. Snavely just a little tap behind the cover, but the libero was there. Harms. This is pushed back over. Now Stars. Johans for the block. It's blocked back over. Now James.
Net by Tripola.
In the net was Tripola up front. And the Stars get the point and are 1 point away from tying this game up. 17-16 Panthers. A timeout for Tripola. We'll take it with them. Stars down by 1. They lead the match 1-0. We're back after this. KMC score.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
John and Julie back with you. Starmont a point away from tying this game up. There have been 3 ties already in this game. Starmont's never led in game number 2. This one's hit awkwardly by Vansky. Mahler tried to chase it down just shy of the Starmont bench, and it falls, goes out of bounds. 18-16, Tripola, the 2-point lead, 7 points away from evening this matchup at 1 apiece. Starmont leads it 1-0 after the 25-23 win in 23 minutes in set 1. Snavely, line drives it. Dreesman pops it up and over the net. Mahler and Snavely collide for the double hit over. Snavely probably gets credit for it. This one stuck in the back row by Dreesman. And a 3-point lead. 19-16, 6 points away is Tripola, number 16 in Class 1A because of their strength of opponents, the state says, despite a 14-16 record. But Tripola, a lot of traditions we talked about. A very good volleyball team. This is a tip up front. Goes out of bounds. Out of bounds, and Starmont gets the point. 19-17. The right side, Perry. Line driving it over. Front set, little tap over. Mahler picked it up off the floor. Jansen now, Vansky bumps it over. It's saved there by the Stars. Dreesman for the hard kill. It goes off the net. That was not touched. Off the net. Oh, they call it touch. Oh, they called it. Mahler touched it. No touch called by the sideline judge. The floor official says she saw a touch. Didn't look like it from our angle.
Like it just hit the net.
Now Getkin asking the stand-up official for a clarification. And now the floor official asking the sideline judge to come over and saying, did you see a touch?
Yeah.
And this is great. They're going to confer here. This is good officiating. They're going to confer. The floor official saying, I thought I saw a touch, but I'm not sure. Did you guys see it too? This is great officiating, and it should be at this level. Signed by the girls' union here for this regional final.
I think she's just assuming the way it came off the net that it was a touch.
Yeah.
But hopefully the line judge will say there was no touch.
All right, let's see what they're going to call.
Oh.
She's saying her bad, I think. I think she's saying her bad. What we going to
Yeah, give it back to Starmont. Good job.
It changed it. Give it up to Starmont. Of course, that does not make the forward crowd happy. Now let's see what the score will be
You don't
here.
see that very often.
What do you got for the score now?
Should be 1918.
19-18. They have 2017 still on the board. And now Coach Snyderman getting a clarification from the floor official.
Yeah, Robert's going to fix the score here. Hang on.
Check in
Hang on, crowd.
official. Make sure.
There we go. 18-19.
Score 19-18 it is in favor of Tripoli. The 1 point lead for Tripoli. The ball goes in favor of Starmont there. As back to serve will be Barry.
Now, Starmont, you got to play on this.
Take advantage of it.
Yep.
Take advantage of it indeed. Barry back to serve. Coach Snyderman now talking to the floor official. Another rotation here. Not sure if someone subbed in or out. Starmont crowd getting a little antsy here. They should be happy after what's just expired. No one's trying to take this delay this long, but now there's a substitution on the floor for Tripoli. The floor officials getting everything squared away down at the bench.
Well, I wonder if a sub came in because they thought they got the serve back, so then I wonder if they were redoing that. Now we got to get things figured out.
19-18, still conferring at the bench is the floors official with the official score there here at Dunkerton High School. For this Class 1A Region 6 final, the Stars up in this match 1-0 to Tripoli. Number 6 Tripoli. Number 15 Starmont trying to get to the state tournament for the first time in school history. Tripoli has been there 17 times. 19-18.
Reagan talking to her girls again, trying to keep everybody going. And
find a good leader there, the setter, Reagan Jansen, the sophomore, and now floor official has everything set. I think we're almost ready to go here. 19-19, 1 point lead for Tripoli. Back middle. Barry ready to serve it after the long delay. Short arms it off the top of the net. It falls back down and gives Tripoli a point. They're 5 points away, 20-18.
all right, one good pass here, Starmont.
On the right side, both throw. Line drive it over. Front set, Jansen. Left side, Snavely pops it over in the middle. Covered there by Harms. Front set, Driesman with a smackdown. Got it. As going left to right was Barry. Did not get a good handle on it. And it goes out of bounds sideways to her right. It's 21-18. Timeout, Coach Genkin. Timeout, Starmont. Back after this in KFC Sports.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
John and Julie back with you, and there is a point for Starmont. Falls down on Tripoli's side, and it's back to a 2-point game, 21-19. Tripoli's led all the way here in game 2. Starmont came back and got game 1, 25-23. The winner goes to state tournament. This one hits the near side, the far sideline, right in front of the line judge. Tripoli gets the point, up 22-19 now. So serving will be Samara Harms, the sophomore. She line drives it into the net. Short on there. Both teams lately have given the team other points back with serves. High pressure atmosphere here. And it happens. Even to the best teams, best players. Driesman, a little tap over. It goes off the hit initially by Getkin, and no one could get there. 5 stars around. It falls right in the old breadbasket. And it's a 23-20 lead for Tripoli. 3-point advantage for the Panthers. Serving right to left. Back right corner is Driesman. She angles it over to Barry, the libero. Bumped up by Getkin. Now hit hard and out of bounds by Vasky. And game point for Tripoli, 24-20.
Good idea by Vasky. She went angle, but it's a little too far.
And this one over to Getkin. Back set. Getkin had to adjust. She almost went over the line off the set by Jansen. Miscommunication there. Getkin bounced it down. Everybody except for Harms, Samara Harms, was up front. She was in the back, but she could not get to it. As she tried, she fell down off balance, 24-21. The heck of a comeback here. Panthers are game point away. This one, sideways bump on the run by Drew. Smacked down there by Getkin. Pinball around, hit over by Tripoli. Back set. Here's a smack over by Johan. Played up in the air by Tripoli. A bump set. Now hit by Drew. Back and out of bounds on the far side. That's for Coach Getkin as he catches it off the bounce. And once again, here we are late in a game in this match. And Starmont down by 2, trying to come back. 24-22. Up front to left corner. The smack over, blocked initially by Johan. Jansen up front. It's hit over. And now up front. Hammered. Getting it back over his Mommer with great dig there. Up front, just a little tap over. Touched by Jansen, but a lift violation going to be called, and Tripoli has tied this one up. 25-22, the set 2 final. As this one longer than the first one. 27 minutes here in set number 2 as we are tied up at 1 set apiece. We're in for a long night if this game continues. Of interesting volleyball, but no other way we'd like it as the Stars
some good games.
And Panthers tied up at 1. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, 1 call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Welcome back into Dunkerton. We get ready for set number 3. We're tied up at 1 apiece, 25-23 in game 1 for Starmont in 23 minutes. Game 2 saw Tripoli come back. Hang on, I should say. They're ahead that whole time in set number 2, 25-22 in 27 minutes. Thanks to our great 40 sports boosters for making high school sports coverage possible. There is a ball that hits up in the air and bounds down. And Starmont will start off with the first point here in set number 3. Especially our Starmont flavored sponsors for this postseason Starmont volleyball coverage. Farmers Savings Bank, also Fenton Repair and Clayton Drug. This one hit in the net by Tripola, and it's going to be a 4-hit violation. So great start for Starmont here, up 2-0. Now angled over by Mummer off the serve. Push back over. There is Vansky. The hard hit by Ketkin. A low line driver. Druis couldn't get there in time for a good hit. And the Stars get the third point. 3-0. Bumped up front. Front set. Dreesmith. Popped up in the air and around. This one hit back over. Front set in the middle. Dreesmith. Knocked out, hit out of bounds by Snavely, and it'll be 3-1 in favor of Tripola here. Back left side. The line drive popped up in the air. Now Snavely bumps it over. Front set, running tap, thrown to the back row, popped up in the air. Front set. Bumped up. Now left side. Hammered over and in by Druitt. And the 3-2 advantage now. Starmont, the 1-point lead.
Chipoli's hardest hitter doesn't even start in the front row. Isn't that funny?
Yes, indeed. She can do it from all over. Back left side. Arms. As now, front set, left corner. Druis again to the hard kill. This time it's out of bounds. Back behind Barry, the libero. 4-2, 2-point Starmont lead. Angle over to the libero. Harms, popped up front. The hit off the block of Ketchen goes out of bounds. 4-3 Starmont. Right corner, angled over. Dreesmith diving up for the Mummer, out of bounds. Tied up at 4 now. Early on in set number 3.
That's a nice serve.
And now, up front, Jansen will tap over. Ketchen got it to go. 5-4, Starmont. Playing consistent volleyball, taking care of the little things, taking advantage of Tripola's mistakes is what is going to propel Starmont here. Both teams edged out close wins in the first 2 sets. There is a throw over and out of bounds, called out. Starmont gets the point of the ball. That's Jansen now, back right corner, 6-4. English to the sideline, in is the call. On the near sideline, just kissing that line. got it down 7-4, 3-point lead. Great effort. Line drives over. Up front. Front set the hammer. Mommer going to be sideways and out of bounds.
Can't believe Mommer even got an arm on that. That thing was hit pretty hard.
Able to
Good job.
get a touch on it. Sideways and out for the 5th point for Tripoli. 7-5, 2-point lead. This one's line drive over, popped around. Vansky up front, sideways bump over by Jansen. Front set. The hit over by Ross on top of the net. Looked like someone might have been in the net. You bet.
Oh,
Two hits, Paul.
Double hit.
On
I like that down the
Tripoli. Now you do.
Oh, I like her when she changed color.
That's right. Initially, you were skeptical. No, they're doing a great job. Signed for the Union here tonight. As they're getting it right. We talked about good communication. There's a hit over. Up in the air by Barry. Tap over by Mommer after Jansen touched it. 8-5. Here's Simmelroth getting in the back left corner and down. 8-6 now. Score update from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Top of the third. Cubs leading still 3-0. They started off with those 3 runs. Chris Bryant, Ben Zobrist involved in the offense for the Cubs early in the game. The Cubs a must-need win, trying to tie the series up to go to a Game 7 tomorrow night for the first World Series win for the Cubs since 1908. As this one bounced down off of Starmont's hand, and it is Tripoli's ball and the .87 1-point Stars lead. In the middle, line drives over, front set. Found over there by Johans. This is hit back over by Simmelroth out of bounds. Too far out the back end. Good eagle eye there by Perry. And Stars lead by 2, 9-7 now. Back left corner. 9-7. Popped up in the air. Bumped up in the middle. Pushed over. Jansen. Front set in the middle. Pushed over by Snavely. Front set, Simmelroth, effort by Jansen there, coming in and adjust herself, hit it, but awkwardly, and went right side out of bounds. 9-8, the 1-point advantage here for Starmont. Back middle, line drives over by Harms. Hit in the net, now popped up in the air. It's poked to the back row. Front set in the middle, line drives over. Bumped up by Getkin. Front set, Jansen. Over and down. And Starmont gets the point. 10-8.
I've seen Macy kill that ball numerous times, and she's just been kind of floating it over. That was a nice hard hit.
This one, line drives over, up front set. They throw over to the back row, right corner. Now, Snavely will bump it over. 10-8, the 2-point lead. Sideways shiver over. Up in the air was Barry there. That was slam over to her.
Give me a touch.
Was there a touch?
Come on.
No.
Give it to me.
Oh, you can ask so nicely, but it still won't happen.
Still saying there was a touch.
10-9. As right corner, Bopes hitting it over. Front set, left corner, Snavely, line drives it. That was out. Just out by an inch on the far side, run for Coach Schneiderman.
Nice angle. Just 4 more feet back, it would have been in.
Right corner, Bopes again. Up at the net, Jansen trying to fight against Rana Lobeck. The freshman is hit back over. Timeout, Starmont. 10-11. Now, 1-point lead for Tripoli. Back after this in KMC Sports.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Tied up in one set apiece. We're early on in set number 3, 11-10, the lead for Tripoli here in this Class 1A Regional 6 final from Dunkerton High School. Pushed over to the middle now, Vasky. Jansen front set. Snaver, a little tap over. Driesman. Now hitting it over is Lobeck. Hitting it back row, off of Himes and out of bounds. As Stars really want to take care of this, the leading scorer, Kennedy Drewis, the junior, is on the bench right now in the rotation for Tripoli.
Yeah, they got to capitalize on that.
We are tied up at 11. Back right corner, line drive. Up front. Little tap over. Snavely back over. Now a push up and over the net. Jansen. Front set. Little sideways shiver over. And now hit back over to Mommer. Jansen. Now here's Jackson. Hit awkwardly and out of bounds. Off the hands of Lobeck. And the Stars have taken the lead again.
That's the reason why Haley leads in kills.
Up by a point, 12-11. Things have gotten more better for the Cubs in Cleveland. A grand slam in the top of the third by Addison Russell, leading 7-0. Great news in Game 6 of the World Series. And this one's angled over by Genkin. 12-11, the 1-point lead. This one's thrown to back row. Vasky, front set. Here's Snavely. Back row out of bounds. Tied up again at 12. As now, serving back left corner, Samara Harms. And this one to Harms up front in the net. Oh, what a save off of it. Athletic play. Snavely, one hand pops it over. Now Jansen back to Snavely to the top. Now Snavely effort by Carrington. Snavely hit it down the back row. Diving try by Samara Harms, but couldn't get there in time. And the Stars have the 1-point lead again, 13-12. And this one hit on top of the net, over by Driesman, gets the point back. We're tied at 13. Back right corner, Driesman. Second leading scorer on the team, the junior. Brooke will line drive it over to Snavely. Jansen, front set, Getkin, off of a block.
There's a touchdown. There's a goal.
Not about it that time. No pleading or begging to the officials that time needed. 14-13. That usually doesn't work. It did tonight once we saw, though.
Yeah,
this one popped up in the air by Harms. Back set in the net, a runner there. A little poke over by Drew. She was close to being over the line. This one slapped back over by Mommer. Front set, right to left. Drew pounds it over, and Mommer could not handle the fastball as it went to her left and out of bounds. We're tied again at 14. Back middle, Aaron Mueller, one of the 3 seniors on this team that all play in the rotation. In there to serve it over, and it's tapped back over by Starmont. Here's a hard pound down by Drewis down the line, and the Bullets takes the lead back 15-14.
That Drewis can hit the ball. Holy cow.
Yes, she can, the junior. Can really bring the heat. Popped up in the air. Jansen back to Kitchen. She's got her own firepower. And they tie ball game 15-all. And out, back middle, Genkin. We're in set number 3. 14 minutes into this one. We're an hour and 11 minutes into the match, tied at 1. 15-15 here in game 3. Popped up in the air by Berry. Front set, middle of the floor. Jansen will pump it over off the hit by Mommer. Front set, right to left. Little tap there by Druis. Jansen gets it from Gegin off the pass. Now the hit over by Mommer. Front set. Here is Simmelroth hitting it right where Mommer couldn't get to it. Berry was behind her ready for it, but Mommer didn't know that for sure. She thought she'd take a whack at it and hit it awkwardly and out of bounds. 16-15 in favor of Tripoli. Back left side. Angling over, out of bounds. Didn't hit too hard as Druis, the junior. And we're tied up at 16 now.
Druis goes back out, so we got to capitalize on this again.
Stars with Bansky back left corner to angle it over in the middle of the floor. Pumped up. Now bumped up by Brooks. Here's a slam over by Simmelroth. Maddie Mommer gets it back over, I should say. This one's pinballed around. Now hit over off the net, off the libero, and off the leg of Lobeck. Valiant effort. Great hustle by the libero, Allie Harms, the senior. But it was not hit up in the air high enough, and it's a 1-point lead, 17-16. Bansky and the Stars with the lead. Bansky pokes it over off the serve. Front set. Here's a little tap. Over the net. Jansen. Oh, that by Mommer. Off the hand, up over the head of Harms, the libero. And the Stars have the 2-point lead, one of the biggest leads in this game for Starmont. And it's just taking the lead lately in this game after starting out 2-0. This one's hit hard off the hands of Simmelroth. Goes out of bounds off of Bansky. That's a 1-point lead, 18-17. How many ties have we had in this game? Quite a few. As back to serve will be Allie Harms, the senior. The one of 3 seniors, the one that plays the most for Coach Schneiderman and company. Line drive over. Jansen, back set. Johan taps it over. There's a pushover by Harms. Now bumped up by Johan. Back set. Jansen right to left. Mommer blocked back over by Griezmann. And it's back to a tie game, 18-all.
8 times we've been tied.
The 8th tie of the night here as Harms will be back middle to serve it over left to right. Angles it over. That's out of bounds.
Oh, nice job.
Just out of bounds on the far side. Great job by Vansky and company back there watching that one sail out of bounds behind him. That's a 1-point lead again for Starmont. 19-18. Trying to go up in this match 2-1. Back right corner. Angled over. Popped up in the air by Tripoli. Now bumped sideways, bumped up. Moeller hits over by the Panthers. Jansen. Now Mommer tips it to the right side. Bump set. Angled over. Saved by Berry. Jansen. Now Gegin. The back row pushed up front near a lip. Their hands were low, but nothing called. Front set towards the net. Trying to avoid. That's going to be a violation of the momentum, taking her all the way into the net and over the line. Take your pick what you want to call there, as Mommer had nowhere to go. She got the ball over, but her momentum just taking her too far. Nothing you can do about that. Aggressive athletic play.
Yep.
Back right corner, we're tied at 19. Both angling over right to left. This one is hit and blocked. Snavely with the hit. The block by Driesman. And it's a 1-point Tripoli lead. They're 5 points away from going up 2-1. 20-19. Back right side. Sadie Boats, the sophomore setter. To the back row. Vansky up front. Jansen fronts in the middle. Mommer hits it off the block up front of Tripoli. Griezmann gets past her knuckles and goes out of bounds on the far side in front of the Tripoli bench, and we're knotted up at 20 now. Another tie in this game. The 9th of set number 3. Angled over up front.
That was an ugly set.
Yeah. Pushed over the net off the set. Getkin now. Front set. Here is Driesman. Diving effort by Berry. Bumped up by Bansky. Getkin for the kill. There's Harms libero. Both. Now here is Lobeck hitting it over. Hit back over by Starmont. Front set. Driesman taps it. Getkin. Now Snavely. Now Getkin will just push it over to the breadbasket. Collision there by 2 girls. Now Driesman will use it over. Great volley here. Jenkins
Oh,
with a
something
kill.
hurt.
Walk it
Something
into the
hurt on Tripoli side.
Yes. Down is Lobeck, the freshman. They finish the play.
She's holding her ankle, her leg.
They finish the play, and Starmont gets the point. They're up by 1, 21-20. Unfortunate there. You hate to see that. Brianna Lobeck, the freshman, down in major pain right up front in the middle of the floor. She's able to get up on her own power. Coach Schneiderman right there telling her to walk it off. She was walking very gingerly on that left ankle, it appears.
The down ref came over and talked to the Tripoli girls, explaining to them that the play's got to go through. You can't.
Yeah.
They don't just stop a play because somebody went down.
They can't stop it, especially when it's on the other side of the net. Volleyball's one of those sports you've got to let the entire play finish out. You just never know what's going to happen. You just hope it doesn't affect the play. You hate to leave the person just there lying in pain, but
Yeah.
part of the game.
Luckily, it was quick after she went down.
Yes.
They just blocked it out.
Yes, 21-20.
You hate to see that. You hate to see anybody roll an ankle.
Absolutely. And she's walking on the sideline. Looks like a trainer on the far side for Chipola, helping her walk it off. This one served over by Mommer. 21-20. Here's a tap over by Driesman. Jansen now pushed up in the air by Stavely. Hard hit by Getkin, but there is Driesman. She knocks it back over. Falls down on Getkin. Now we're tied up at 21.
Well, we got Juris back in.
Juris is in up front on the left side. Up there with her, Caitlin Peel and Driesman. Harms and Bopes in the middle. Serving back left side is Harms, the sophomore. Samara. Back set by Jansen. Little throw to the back corner. Getkin, fielded by the Panthers. There's a toss over by Driesman. Front set. Getkin blocked, but out of bounds. And the point for Starmont. 3 points away. 22-21 the lead. One point lead, Snavely. Back to serve. Back middle. Front set. Driesman off the block up front of Getkin. Snavely. Back awkward step there. Getkin comes to the middle.
Well, Getkin was going around for the back set.
And Jansen hit his front set.
Yeah.
How does that work? How does that communication
Well,
work?
usually the setter calls play, but I don't know if Haley was yelling back and Reagan didn't hear or what.
Right corner, angled over, 22-22. There's a left-handed shiver over by Jansen. Front set, left corner. Line drives over to the end. Gets us the back line. And it's a 1 point lead for Chipola. 23-22. Coach Getkin takes the timeout. We'll take it with him back after this in KFC Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkhart Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Don and Julie back with you, 23-22. Chipola. Here's a slam down there by Drews, but great cover by Stavely. Front set in the middle. The hit over. Barry is there. The hit was by Similoff. This one is tipped by, oh my goodness, what a save by Samara Harms. And now the pound down by Getkin. Getkin throws it back, popped up by Harms. Great volley going on here. Driesman, front set. Getkin got it! Not to be denied this time. Even the long Superman-like arms of Driesman, the outstanding player, could not get that one. And we're tied up at 23. Seeing some great volleyball athletic players. to the best.
Oh, he comes back with a pound over.
Indeed, you hit my line. Vasky on top of the net, and the Stars can win this game here. It's game point, 24-23. And a timeout. Coach Starmont wants to settle down the Stars. 24-23 back after this KMCA Sports.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FullerBrown.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Back into Dunkerton. A hit by Tripoli over, a sideways hit by Berry out of bounds. And we're knotted up at 24. 24 all set 3. Starmont, number 15, 31-8. Tripoli, 14-16, number 6 in Class 1A. The winner goes to the state tournament next week at the U.S. Health Center. Up front, Jansen over the net. Oh, she was over the net. You betcha. Up and over the net by Simmelroth. The top official said she was too far over. She doinked that ball down right in the breadbasket. It's going to be Starmont point and the ball up 25-24. And there's a certain point. What is it usually? What do the refs base that on? How far can you be up and over?
Well, if the ball's not coming over and breaking the plane of the net, then you cannot reach over and have anything to do with that ball. It's got to break the plane first.
Yeah, the floor official asking the stand-up official, and she's going to give clarification to the head coach, Snyderman. As Snyderman.
She tells him to go sit down.
Yeah,
go
25,
over there.
24. The 1-point lead. Up and over. It's bumped up in the air. Now a pushover. There is Jansen. Hitting over is Mommer. Good cover there by Harms. Front set, left side. The hit off the block. Ketchen gets it off the hit by Drewis. Jansen to the middle. Mommer hits it over. Hits backwards, but Harms is there. Ribeiro bumps it up front. A pushover by Simmelroth. Now Jansen with the set. This one's hit awkwardly again. Almost a collision up front. Low tap over. Jansen's there. What a volley for a possible match point. Avoiding the net, but she couldn't do it. Into the net was Mommer, and she looked guilty there. She gave a little glance to the up front official trying to avoid that net. And we're tied at 25.
Never look at the official when you're in the net. Just back away.
Yes, indeed.
Don't look guilty.
Yeah, that was the problem. Just like at home.
No,
I'm sure she does anything wrong to upset her parents.
Right,
right? Looks like she's done that a time or two. We're tied at 25. Back left side. This is Jewett. A low-line driver. Digged out by Getkin. Johan. Now a backward bump over by Mummer. Front set. Here's the hammer over. Driving effort by Getkin. She gets it over the net. Front set across the net. Hit over. Popped up by Mummer. Now Getkin. Line drives it. Back row. 25 all. Here in set 3. Push over. In the middle. Jansen bumps it up in the air. Behind the back bump over. Now at front set. The hammer by Simmelroth goes off the hands, protecting the face of Mommer. Just a hard hit ball there. Self-defense, 26-25. Back to a point lead here for Tripoli.
Starmont needs to go up and just start hitting it. They need to start playing to win, not to lose.
This one out of bounds on the far side.
We'll take it.
The server, Drewis, the junior, put too much mustard on it and angled it too much on the far side. We're not back up at 26. Askew to serve, back middle. She'll walk it over. Bumped by Druid. Front set, Druid from the middle, smack it over. Vasky right there for the cover. Front set, left corner, Mama hits it over. It's
Get down.
that should be out of bounds. Is that not out of bounds? It's out of bounds. You betcha.
You're right, John.
Oh my! Feel like you are Joe now, arguing with the officials. That was clearly out of bounds on the far side in front of the score table. The up top official took her time calling it, but there it is, 27-26, 1 point lead. This is angled over, back row. Basket. Now, Genkin pushed over by Mama down the line. Hit. Oh, yeah! Starmont is 1 step win away from history. 2-1 to lead, 28-26. The Stars get the victory.
We were tied 16 times in that game.
Wow, what an effort. And one of the longest sets of the year.
Way to battle.
30 minutes. Unbelievable length in this match as the Stars have taken the 2-1 lead. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Peace of mind. That's what high-tech communications can provide for you with a security system and video surveillance system for your business. You may also be eligible for a discount on your business insurance. Doesn't it make sense to see what high-tech communications can do for your business? High-tech communications, changing your world with technology. Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as the great incentives at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
John and Julie back in from Dunkerton High School. Starmont leading this match 2-1 now with a 28-20-16 victory in Game 3. That took 30 minutes and saw 16 ties. Unbelievable volleyball here tonight. The winner moves on to state tournament Class 1A fashion starting next Wednesday night in Cedar Rapids. And we are underway here in set number 4. This one's only an hour and a half old here tonight as good volley here starting it off. Tripoli with the serve. As hit back over by Dreesman, goes out of bounds off the Stars. 1-0 Tripoli.
I see they started to rest in the front row this time.
Something you've been talking about all night. It's Snyderman, for whatever reason, starts her in the back row usually, but in front row now. Very valuable player for his team. Front set. Full tap over by Stabley. Cover there by Druis. Here is Dreesman. Throws to the back row. Here is Jansen. Tosses it back row. Here's a slam over. Good job by Mommer, but went under the net. A hard hit, but it went under the net. Jansen could not get to it in time. It's 2-0 Fuller.
She can hit the ball, I tell you
Yes,
what.
she can. Only a junior is Kennedy Druids. This one served to Barry. A little tap over by Genkin. Dreamschmidt with the save. Now it's angled over to Mahler. Snavely with the block back over Jewis.
Oh, nice dig, Haley.
Great job by Genkin getting it back over. Jewis now the hard hit off the block by the right hand of Jansen. Goes out of bounds. Another good start by Tripola. 3-0. It's something only Roger Reed would catch, the veteran broadcaster. The teams on the right side of the net have won every set so far tonight, and Tripola is there here in set 4. As Snavely smacks this one over, it's 3-1. 3-1 in favor of Tripola. Back middle. Here is Snavely popping it over. Bumped up front set, hammer over. Hit back to Jansen up front. Bansky with the pound, back row, but Dreesman's there. Harms. Now Drew is a hard hit. Mommer hitting it hard. Hits it, got a bounce. 4-1. 3-point advantage for Tripola.
That's the way it was when we played, Starmont played Edco during the season. It was every other game, and it was whoever was on which side. And Edco got to call their side in the 5th game.
Back right side, Dreesman. Right to left, it's hit out of bounds off of Snavely. And it's a early 4-point lead for Tripola, 5-1. Line drive over. Mommer. Back to Jansen. Genkin, a hard hit. Caught Dreesman off guard there. Wasn't ready for that hard fastball. She was in the left corner, midway in the field. 5 in the court. 5-2, 3-point lead. Jansen right back corner. To serve it over. Jansen short arms it into the net. Not enough power there for Reagan Jansen. It's 6-2 now. 4-point lead. And here is Mommer getting the return serve. Jansen, Getkin, blocked back over by Truitt. And it's a 5-point lead. 7-2, Tripola. 5-point advantage. Back middle. Moore, the senior, short arms it into the net. And the momentum for a second goes back to Starmont here. Hopefully longer. This 4-point hole. Getkin angles it over, popped up by Drewis. Now bump set. Drewis gets it back, hammers it, and it was out of bounds, but touched. And Coach Madeline Baskey, Coach Getkin might have been too, asking for a back row attack. Where was she? Was she in the middle?
I'm not sure. I looked down before I thought the play was over.
They were asking for that back row attack, but nothing doing. As here's a sideways bump over, Genkin, 8-3 Tripola. Here is Simmelroth with the hammer over, Genkin with the dig on the floor. Here's a line drive over, now out of bounds, saving it back in, now bumped over by Harms. Bumped up in the back set. Here's Baskey, the set by Jansen, right back corner. Found the placement for it, and it's a 4-point lead, 8-4. Snavely comes back in for the libero, Barry. Back left corner to serve it is Baskey. And just a line driver out of bounds. Off of Simmelroth. Back to a 3-point lead, 8-5. And Baskey line drives it over. From the middle, line drive off the block of Snavely. Takes a curveball type approach coming into Getkin, and she cannot handle it. 9-5, 4-point lead.
There.
Back middle, Harms. The senior, Allie Harms, the libero. Angling it over, Baskey. Jansen backs in the middle. Mommer poaches the back row up in the air by Moeller. Left side, tossing over is Druitt. This is off the net. Falls down is Gedkin, but behind the back hit, Johan. Juris is out, I should say. Back in is Brianna, check that. Addison Franzen, the sophomore for the first time. This one bounced down off of Tripola. Point for Starmont.
Yeah, that was just a pinball machine. I don't know what was going on there. Holy cow.
Coming back in is Berry to serve. 9-6 3-point advantage. Starmont trails Tripola. This one angles to the middle of the floor, popped up by Vasky. Jansen now Getkin bumped up, left corner, hit over. Jansen poked over by Snavely. Sideways bump over. Full sideways shiver by Jansen. It's hit near out of bounds. Driesman tries to just touch it over the net, but it was too soft and landed right back down on the floor. 9-7, 2 points to pull the lead. Now this one hit too far out the back end, out of bounds, off the serve by Berry. 10-7, 3-point Panther lead.
My damn big girls are out of the front row. We need to do something
Big
here.
advantage indeed. Up front, Jansen gets it over. Driesman, two-hand blocks it right back over. Berry hits it, but to her right, awkwardly and out of bounds. 4 points to pull the lead now. 11-7. Back right corner. This one to the middle of the floor. Vasky there. Front set, little tap over. Snavely, good cover there by Boats. Getting it back over to Tripola. Sideways bump over by Mommer. Front set, Driesman for the hard kill off the net. Floated down. Snavely hits it off the set by Jansen. Popped up in the air by Franzen, the sophomore. Hit over. Berry pinballs around Jansen. Now Vasky hits the back row. Front set, left corner. Franzen hits it over. Jansen, the diving effort. Kept it up in the air. Good volley there. Getkin over. Little tap in the net. Short arming it again is Driesman. As Driesman just trying too hard. Coach Snyderman telling her, we know you're way better than that. Quit thinking about it too much. Quit forcing it. And this one blind drive over. 11-8. Here's a hard foul, and that's out of bounds. And now she's trying to make up for it, hitting it too soft. She hits it too hard, out of bounds. And 11-9. And the Stars hope these struggles can continue for the talented Driesman. Up front in the middle. Front set. Here is a short on into the net. Well, the Stars are a point away from tying it up. And a timeout's coming first, though, from Coach Snyderman. Timeout on the floor, 11-10. The 1 point lead for Tripola. Back after this. JMCA Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Welcome back in to Dunkerton. Long-head studio producer Ashley Bramey is short on into the net off the third by Mommer. Gives the point, the ball back to Tripola. It's so important when you get in that confidence, that momentum, those missed serves, to give it back to Tripola here in close games like this. It could come down to 1 or 2 points. We've seen it all night long. Each game decided by 3 points or less so far. We're in set 4. Starmont leads the match 2-1. Back set, Snavely. Back over by Drew. Tap over by Getkin. 12-10, 2 point Tripola lead. Getting to the midway phase of game number 4. A front set, Jansen. Here's Getkin. Off the block up front. Front set, right to left. Hit over by Drew. Blocked by Snavely, but falls down. And it's a 3 point lead. 13-10. Back left corner. Serving it over is Samara Harms. This one snapped up in the air to Jetkin from Barry. Snavely sent it over. Now the block there, but Driesman hits it hard and off the block and out of bounds. Point for Tripoli, 14-10. Starmont trying to make history tonight. They have a 2-1 lead in this match. No state tournament appearances ever in the history of volleyball at Starmont. This is their second regional final ever. First since 2008 when they lost to Appleton Parkersburg. Little tap over, popped up in the air. Front set, left side. Drew smacks it hard. Snavely. Now popped up. Jansen. Front set, left side. Getkin off the block. Goes the back row. One hand hit as she's falling down Harms. Now Driesman hits it too hard.
What? It was out of bounds over here. I was in the back row.
He called it out here. That's
What's
his
this
call.
guy over here call?
That's his call. Yeah.
But if he calls it out, how can it be in?
That's his call there on the line. I'm not sure why he was calling it in.
Wow.
And the far sideline judge, but it was the near sideline judge looking down the line, and they got it right. This one's out of bounds off the hit of Druid. And Starmont battling back again here, down by 2. 14-12, back right corner is Snavely. It's this one low. The diving dig there. And now hit over by Driesman off the block. Down off of Getkin, 15-12. Tripoli looking for their 10th state tournament appearance in a row, 18th all time since 1998. They've won 10 state titles in the history of Tripoli volleyball. Popped up, Snavely. Front set is a hammer over there by Baskey.
Oh, nice save by Drew.
Pinballed around, now hit over, bumped over there by Samara Harms. A hard hit there by Getkin. Off the left hand of Drewis and back to a 2-point advantage, 15-13. The last state title for Tripoli was 2012. They won 5 in a row from 08 to 2012. They've been to state 9 times in a row. Slammed down there by Drewis. 16-13 now. The 3-point advantage. Starmont leads the match 2-1. Back middle. This is Aaron Muller, the senior. Popped up in the air. Bump set. Slapped over by Johan. Nice. Beautiful job. Muller couldn't get there in time.
See, it's not how hard you hit it. It's where you hit it.
That's right. The hardness helps sometimes.
Well, yeah. Especially if you're Drewis.
We'll see that tonight, yeah. Yankee line drives it over. Here's Drewis winding up. And there it wasn't how hard she hit it.
Nope,
but she short-armed it. Here's the top of the net. And
Thank
the
you.
Stars hoping that Drewis and Driesman can do more of that. This one angled over from Getkin. A 1-point Tripoli lead. Drewis hits it hard that time over Berry. This is Mommer hitting it.
Nice angle all the way across the court.
From left to right, near side, just laying down in front of that out of bounds line. We're knotted up at 16. First time in this game, I believe.
Yes.
As Stars have battled back after down early. Trying to come back and get the victory. They're up 2-1. What a battle it's been. Too hard out the back end by Drewis. Starmont up by a point. 17-16.
Drewis has got to be getting tired.
Back middle. Getkin walks it over. Driesman. Front set. Drewis throws it over. Going to be down. Getkin diving up. Effort for it, but cannot get there in time. It's tied at 17.
To the back row. But she's still a threat. She's back row hitting.
And this one over. Getkin. Back set. Baskey trying to tip it back over after it's hit off the block by Tripoli. That's number 6, Franz, in a timeout. 18-17, Tripoli with the lead. They're 7 points away from tying this match up. And we'll be back after this in KMC Sports.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Kennedy Drew is serving it over. Here is
Johan again.
Just a little tap from the middle, right on top of the Dunkerton Raiders logo at center court. And she angled that ball over left side where nobody was home. We're tied up at 18. Here in game number 4, Starmont 7 points away from getting to the first ever state tournament. Up 2-1. Sideways shiver. Jansen pops up in the air. Bump set. Jenkins slam over by Moller. Down.
Get away, Mummer.
Missed by Moller. And the Stars lead by a point. 19-18. 6 points away. Update from Cleveland. Great news there. Cubs are still up by 6. Cleveland scored 7-1. Allison Russell hitting the first ever grand slam in Cubs World Series history in the third inning. This one's put over by Chipola. Front set, the hammer, backwards diving effort. Harms keeps it up in the air to Libero. Angle over to Mommer again. Jansen, back set, Snavely, just a little tap over. Up to the net, front set. Here is Simmelroth with the hard hit, but Jansen there. Mahler hit it to the back row. Front set across the net. Just a throw over. It skims the net. Getkin gets off the hit by Snavely. A hard block up front off the hit by Mahler. Here is Simmelroth hitting it hard. Reagan Jansen there. Getkin there. Snavely pops it over. Good volley here. Bumped up by Johan. Down. What a hit by Isabel Johan, the sophomore, as she rised up and smacked it over and found court space in front of Waddell, the senior, diving, couldn't get there in time. 20-18. The 2-point lead. Front check. This one's...
Oh, they're calling her in the net.
Oh, in the net call. And it'll be Chipola.
Okay.
It'll be 20-18. So, playing to 19, I should say. 5 points away still. That would have been huge.
Yeah.
Just into the net. Up by 3 and 4 points away, but now up by 1, 5 points away. Mommer sends it over. Drewis is out, but Driesman's still in it. Goes off the block of Snavely up front, not out of bounds. We're tied at 20.
Got to keep playing our game. We got to get one good pass. Reagan trying to fire everybody up still.
This one, angled over to Mommer. Jansen and Johans and Mommer both trying to hit it. Miscommunication it is, and they both hit it into the net. 21-20 Tripola.
They just want it so bad.
Yes, indeed. Playing all out for all the other Starmont volleyball players in the history, trying to get there for the first time ever. Back says Johans, little tapper over. Out of bounds by Driesman, and Johans, the sophomore, stepping up. We're tied at 21. 21 all. This one served over, pumped up. This one pushed into the net by Tripola. On the run was Franson. Didn't hit it high enough. And Starmont back up within 1. With 22-21, 3 points away. Trying to make history tonight. Trying to take down a state tournament powerhouse in Tripola. This one, Driesman tapped over. Baskey, front set. Bumped over by Snavely. Front set, right to left. Angled over. Baskey. Jansen, Mommer for the kill. In the back row is Harms. Hopped up in the air by Moeller. Franzen taps it over. Jansen the front set. Mommer off the tip and got it. 23-21.
Got a touch.
2-point lead. And 2 points away from history. And a timeout. Coach Snyderman wants to settle down and get the momentum back. We're back after this in KMCH Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports, as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
23-21. Starmont 2 points away from history. This one, that had to be a lift, but nothing called. A bump over. Tripola just gets at the back line. Tripola down by 1, 23-22. Boy, it sure looked like Driesman up front got away with the lift. Nothing called. And then hitting it down the line was Waddell. And it's a 23-22 1-point lead. Starmont leads the match 2-1. One's angled over to Vansky. Shifts it backwards to Berries there for the bump. Genkin hits it to the back row. Front set, left side, hitting it to the middle. Good cover there. Diving effort by Genkin. Jansen, the set, left side. Oh, they call it for the 2-hit violation there on Jansen. That looked pretty clean for our angle, but a 2-hit called on the stand-up official, and we're knotted at 23. Tripola able to battle back. Back right side. This is Boaks. Up in the air. Jansen want to save from out of bounds. Boaks over. Bump. Right side. Little tap over. Good cover. Stavely. Jansen can't get it. A lift violation called. That's a 1-point lead for Tripola. Game point on the horizon. What a turn of momentum as Starmont now facing a set 4 loss as a timeout is called. 24-23. As we'll take a short break, back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Back into Dunkerton, 24-23 off the block of Snavely, hit by Driesman. Front set, right to left. Here's this hard slam down, got it in by Mummer. Up the near side, angle it left to right. And we're tied back up at 24. One of the 100 ties of this match here tonight, it seems like. It's been back and forth. Starmont has won their sets by 2 apiece. Tripola won theirs by 3. Here's a hard hit, and it's out, and game match point coming up. 25-24 Starmont. Starmont faithful on their feet. What a game of momentum. Just like that, Starmont has it. 25-24. Can it be history in the making? Front set. Here's the hit. That's going to be in. And Tripola lives another point. 25-25. We're knotted up. It's set number 4. My goodness.
Reagan telling Maddie, that's okay. Let it go. We got to get back in there.
What an effort.
Oh,
by both teams here tonight. Driesman's in up front. Drewis is in as well. Serving back left side is Harms, a sophomore. 25 all, set 4. Nail biting for everybody in attendance. Just a little tapper in the middle of the floor. It's down. Jetkin got it in the prep basket. Harms couldn't get there in time and slides on the floor with it. Here it is again. Game and match point. 26,
right here.
25, Snavely. The senior, back middle. Serves it over. Get up front. Front set. Driesman pounds it down right in the prep basket. And we're knotted up again This is incredible volleyball. 26-26. Back and forth we go.
All right.
Back right side. Here's Tree Smith. Going right to left. Tree Smith. Hard angle. Mahler. Back set. Genkin for the hard kill. It's hit back down. Blocked up top by Zimmelroth. And it's Tripoli's turn for a game and match point. 27-26.
All right. We're just going to have a good pass here. Starts with the pass.
Back right corner is Dreesman, the junior, second leading point getter, low line driver in the middle. Jansen from Genkin, a hit over by Dansky, popped up in the air. Juris now for the kill. Back row, up front, Jansen back set. Genkin hits it over the defense. It falls down, and it's 27-all. Another tie. How many ties in this one? A whole bunch, I would imagine. We had 16 ties in game 3, and we're back knotted up at 27. Jansen lost it over the net. Popped up in the air. Front set, left side. Here's Juris with a hard hit. And that's out. No touch. And then out. And the Stars have it again. Another. A third. Can the first time be a charm here? 28-27. Game and set. Match point here. Line driver over. Up front, Juris hits it hard, but Mahler smacks it back over. Front set, Juris again, blocked, but out of bounds. Off the hands of Johan, and it's tied back up.
For the 10th time.
For the 10th time in this game. 16 in game 3. That was the most in this match. We're knotted up, 28-all. Back middle. Line driver. That's going to be out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Thank you.
Aaron Moeller, the senior, and back for the Stars now. 29-28. Here's Genkin, the sophomore, the daughter of Robert and Lois. Genkin, the coaches. Popped up in the air by Harms. Front set. Juris hits it off the block and out of bounds off of Johans. And again, we're knotted at 29. As Juris will be back to serve.
That's good. Get her out of the front row. All right. Let's go, Stars. Let's put it to them.
Back left corner, Juris. 29-all. Set 4. Starmont wins, they go to state. Tripoli wins, we have set 5. Genkin bumped up in the air. It's bumped over. In the middle, miss hit. Oh, it's over. No lift called. He called it.
Sometimes if I say that.
It was the delayed reaction, but called it was. As Baskey will serve another time, 4th time. We've had game and match point here for Starmont in this 4th set. 30-29. And now, check of the score stable, ready to go. Baskey hits it over. It's bumped up front. Sideways bump, now a push over. Here's Baskey. Jansen, front set, left side. Mahler for the kill. State tournament! To the state tournament! For the first time in school program history, 31-29. Oh my goodness! The Stars' incredible effort here tonight. Coach Robert Genkin running around in midcourt before he went to shake hands. The hug of his wife Lois and the 2-point win for Starmont. What an incredible effort here tonight by the Starmont Stars. Starmont with the win. 3-1. And for the first time ever, the state tournament with tears, the smiles of emotion at center court with the Stars all hugging each other. And what a dream this was, what a goal. And they were able to accomplish it tonight here in exciting fashion.
Holy cow. I tell you what, to break the record like that, or, make the record like that, make history. I can't even talk right now.
I know
it's just amazing.
Yes, indeed. 32-8. Starmont with the victory. They improved their greatest record now of all time to 32, but they don't want to be done yet. Moving on to the state tournament and a presentation of the 2016. Get a picture of that. 2016 state tournament qualifier banner there. As Starmont gets the victory here tonight as they improve on They'll play next Wednesday night in the 2016 Class 1A bracket of the state tournament. Those Stars get the victory here tonight. Incredible effort, taking down a powerhouse like Tripoli.
These girls have put in a lot of work from all the club volleyball and all the practices.
Back and forth, never quit. They were down early, fought back and win game 1 and game 3 and game 4 after falling in game 2, 25-22. And the Stars are going to state. And we'll have much more post-game coverage when we come back. This is Starmont, postseason volleyball for KMC Sports.
Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FullerBrown.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
As back in. Hey, man. Back in as Coach Robert Getkin comes up here as awaited. Coach Robert Getkin and the Starmont Stars are going. You need some time, or is your heart all right? As Coach Robert Getkin and the Starmont Stars get the victory. 32-8 the record now as they prevail here tonight. Go to the state tournament for the first time ever in school program history in their second regional final ever. They have ends that loss from back in 2008. And what an effort by your team here tonight. Coming out, Tripoli with the early lead in that game. Your team battled back, and they set that tone for the night. And on a night that we had 39, almost 40 ties in this game of back-and-forth volleyball, boy, what a gutsy effort by your girls.
Oh, I told them, I said, if anything happens tonight, at least say that you play with your hearts out. They played with their hearts out tonight.
No doubt about it. And Tripoli trying to capitalize on their mistakes and take advantage of when their big girls were out. That wasn't always easy. They had a lot of scrappy players, but your kids, you have quality kids too, and just kept on fighting, never backed down. And they just really rose up to the occasion here tonight. You said play with your heart, but really played some very good volleyball.
Two people to compare, Haley and their number 3. You know, it was kill. I said, we just got to keep doing that and try to focus a little bit more on her, play a little more defense on her, let her hit a couple out, and just keep going. I said, minimal mistakes. Doesn't matter how good you are right now. Minimal mistakes. Gonna play out. Just play out.
Yes, indeed. And getting contributions from everybody in your rotation, including the sophomore Isabel Johan stepping up, and at crucial times here tonight. The sophomore making some great plays.
Yeah, I tell you, Reagan put a little pressure on her. A couple of hitters couldn't get the ball down. She'd throw up a set. Izzy would come around and just put the ball in play. It doesn't have to be a smash every time. The ball's got to find a home on the other side.
Yes, indeed. And this atmosphere tonight, the Starmont faithful never sat down there late in this match. It was an incredible atmosphere. This is a new experience, for the most part, for Starmont with regional finals. And we only their second ever, and then the state tournament experience, the first ever. And for Tripoli, their season of vets, their crowd's been through this. Their players been through this. They kind of expected to come in here and maybe dominate, but they didn't know what they were getting into until maybe that first set after the Stars came alive after down early. And, boy, once they came alive, it was a fight the rest of the night.
Yeah, going all the way back to that first set, we were down probably 8-9 points there at one time. And we just finally got into a little rhythm and tied the game thing up and took a hit at the end of that first set.
And describe the emotions here. What's it mean to Starmont Athletics getting to the state tournament for the first time ever? All the hard work, tireless efforts in the off season and in the regular season. All the you've had some good seasons, great teams here. You've had some struggling times as well. But what's it mean?
And we talked about it. We've won the conference now like 4 years in a row. I said, let's get past that one. You keep pushing yourselves. Let's not be done for the season just because the conference tournament's over. Just just keep going and going and going. And I'll tell you right now, I got some hungry sophomores. You know, they want to win.
Absolutely, and as well they should. A talented group, and that's senior leadership. Good to see Shannon Crossback dressed tonight. Was not able to play, but she was there with her other seniors on the bench and providing the leadership role. The match for those girls on the team, realizing their roles, they're here for the support and to help their team, to the practice players, to get them ready for this game-type atmosphere. And it's great to see seniors stick out and involved.
Yeah, I have some seniors that hardly haven't had any playing time. Their heart is great on the bench. Lights out to them, and they practice hard. They push starters. So I can't have a good practice if they're not going to push it out. You know, they got to come and give their heart out during practice, and that's showing right now tonight, helping the varsity team, the starters, come through tonight.
Yes, indeed. As Starmont volleyball on their way to the state tournament for the first time in school program history, will be there for you either Wednesday night at 6 or 8 o'clock. And as the 15th ranked team, as they do it, the pairings most likely will be at the 1 seed Janesville. No report on how they did it tonight, but that will most likely be the opponent. But that's for to come here in the next few days. Enjoy this, celebrate it. So happy for you. Congratulations.
Yeah, I had somebody in the audience ask me, well, what's next? I said, right now, I don't know. All I know is we're going to Cedar Rapids.
Yes, indeed. The state tournament next in line. All right, Coach. Thank you, and best of luck to you.
Thanks, John and Julie, and thanks, KMCH.
Absolutely. Robert Genkin, the head coach of the Starmont Stars, as the Stars will head on to the state tournament. 32-8, the record, as they take down Tripoli in the Panther season at 14-17. We will be back with more post-game match coverage here from KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
John Swisher back with you from Dunkerton. Elated Starmont faithful on the floor still here. They're going to have to shut the lights off and broom them out of here. The Dunkerton officials will be very courteous, though, and we'll let them stay and celebrate this. As Coach Mr. Corey Kelcher, the AD here, West Delaware 21 graduate, knows how special a feeling this is, as getting to the state tournament for the first time in school program history in the sport of volleyball, as the Stars upset number 6 Tripoli tonight. Number 15 Starmont improves the record to 32-8. They take down Tripoli 3-1, 25-23 in set 1 in 23 minutes. Tripoli came back and won their only set of the night, 25-22 in 27 minutes. Game 3 went to the Stars, 28-21 in the first of 2 extra point sets. That one was in 30 minutes, as the last one was. 30 minutes, 2 half-hour matches. The last 2 sets took 1 hour, as 31-29 Starmont over Tripoli. A total match score, Starmont 106, Tripoli 103. A total match time of 1 hour and 50 minutes here tonight from Dunkerton High School, as Starmont prevails the 3-1 victory, and they move on to the state tournament next Wednesday night at either 6 or 8 o'clock, as they will most likely face the number 1 seed Janesville next Wednesday night. We'll have the coverage no matter what time it is, either 6 or 8 next Wednesday night, as that's when quarterfinal play takes place at the U.S. Cell Center, downtown Cedar Rapids, for the 2016 state volleyball tournament. As we will check the score here real quick as we'll check that score come up here as the Starmont Stars get the victory here tonight and move on with the 3-1 victory. Our sports coverage for the rest of the week includes Hawk Talk from Applebee's in Chloroville as the Iowa Hawkeye football coach, Kurt Ferentz, and the voice of the Hawkeyes, Gary Dolphin, as the Hawks trying to get back in the winning way of things as they'll take on Penn State in hopefully Happy Valley Saturday night as the Hawks take on the Nittany Lions, the 20th ranked Nittany Lions Saturday night. Coach's Corner Saturday morning. Mike Johnson will have an abbreviated version of that as we will let you know our schedule the rest of the way out. But state volleyball for sure next Wednesday night at either 6 or 8 o'clock. As we'll let you know that winner of the other area games and who the Stars will have, those strings will be out later on tonight. Thanks to Julie Vasky for her great help insight as always. Thanks to in-studio producer Ashley Bramey. Thanks to Coach Robert Genkin for his time, and congratulations to the Starmont Stars improving on 32-8, advancing on to the state tournament. First time ever in school program history as they knock off Tripoli. As that's going to do it tonight. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Tuesday night. So long, everybody, from Dunkerton, Iowa.
Great prizes and a chance at $25,000 from these great anniversary sponsors.
Plum Creek Archery and Victory Ford, both in Dyersville, and